Welcome back to the shop, guys. Welcome back to the channel. We're back in Mechanic Sim. And I know you guys have seen this in the ASMR video. The reason it hasn't come back yet is I'm waiting on more parts because I really want to upgrade the motor in this, so I need more scrap parts. Anyway, let's work on another career job. That's not it. It's the phone. You can tell I haven't played this game recently enough. Hey, I bought this pickup for work. I need a packageable, reliable car. I want the body to be reasonable condition. The rest can be replaced. This specific car was mishandled. The suspension looks as if somebody treated curbs and rocks as a minor obstacle. The rims and exhaust also have been seen better days. The rest also requires a look to see if any minor repairs are needed. I trust you know what you're doing. I prefer the parts to be new so that it doesn't fail on me at the most inopportune time. Change oil, other tasks. Okay. Let's see how bad it is, shall we? Aha. Right. Yeah, it's pretty rough. First things first, let's get it cleaned up, because I'm not taking it apart looking like that. I mean, after a good clean, it doesn't look too bad. And I feel like it looks kind of funny, because it's like an El Camino, but it's like a jacked up El Camino. I don't remember them being this tall, but I could be completely wrong. The interior doesn't look horrible. The body's not horrible. The exhaust looks terrible, but let's put it on the car lift, and we'll just start doing our thing, I guess. Oh, it doesn't even look that bad. It doesn't look horrible at all. I mean, yeah, minor suspension, exhaust, stuff like that. Serpentine belt. Serpentine belt shot. Front exhaust section shot. Bottom suspension arm shot. Wheel hub bearing shot. Tie rod end shot. Okay, it looked really good at first, and now it's starting to. She's starting to show her true colors here. I wasn't kidding. The exhaust is destroyed. Leaf spring plates and U-bolts. Solid axle control arm, no good. I think that's about everything, right? Oh, it's tab. It's not tab, it's right click. Yeah, she really doesn't look that bad. I mean, I'm going to do my normal engine checks anyway, but I know we can't use the OBS scanner on this. There's no way this is going to have an OBD2 link. Doesn't make very good compression. Aha. So the engine's coming out either way. Yeah, the piston rings are shot. That's why we have no compression. I wish being a mechanic was this easy. It'd be great. Because compression tests, you have to test every cylinder. You'd have to pull the spark plug and twist that tube for the compression tester into each spark plug port to actually check the compression of said tires. Yeah, it's got off-road tires on it. What? Why? And it doesn't have four-wheel drive because it ain't got a front differential. Okay. Let's see where we're at here then. What was the other tasks? Change, realignment. Okay, got it. I think we got everything on the list here. Oh, we do not. Okay. I wonder if we should run it over by the test path. Engine can't be started. Aha. Well, that's a pain. Well, I guess we just start with the basics, but let me remember to do this before I forget. Because I will forget. Oh, I forgot you have to hold it. Because I wanted to change all the fluids in here. So, if I don't do it, I will forget. Because I always forget that. I didn't think it said washer fluid, but we'll do it just to be nice. Pick it up, we'll drain the oil out of it, we'll start working on yanking the engine and transmission because that's going to have to come out for the rings. You can do it in the car, I just find it easier on the engine stand. Because if it's not on the engine stand, you have to go up and down a million times. Yeah, hello? Oh. It's been too long, apparently. I've forgotten how to play this game. The starter looks no good. Excuse me. Okay, that's all we have to take off of there. Which, we could pull the exhaust pipes. I can't see. Thank you, game. The exhaust is just no good entirely. And that should be it for pulling the engine. So, start working on suspension stuff. Because a lot of this suspension is no good, probably including this spring. We're going to have to tear this thing down pretty hard. I'm sure a lot of those parts we didn't see were going to be all these bushings that come out as well. The bushings are probably no good in the suspension. I don't know why we have to be so close right now, game. Sure. So it's got off-road tires on it, and it has no four-wheel drive, which makes no sense to me. But yeah, it seems like we're going to basically tear this thing down to nothing. Most of the way, I should say. lot of these bushings are no good. I should probably pull these anyway to make sure. That's when I don't take them out. They're the ones that get me. I also don't like taking too much off because then it's just a time waster of putting it all back in. But it is what it is. Guy wants a reliable truck, gotta check everything. Brake drums. My favorite. My old Julie had brake drums on it, and I hated doing them, so when I did them, I just replaced everything. I mean, all this stuff looks okay. I mean, the rear shackles and obviously everything else is no good, but... There may be bushings back here that are no good, like that one. Yeah, I thought so. I thought he said something about the body too, but I didn't see anything about the body. I mean, the body didn't look bad. 440 though, this would be a cool car to find at a junkyard and rebuild. 440's got plenty of power, especially if you upgrade it. Yeah, that portion's no good. Please stop zooming at me and so aggressively, Cam. I didn't see anything about the fuel pump, so I shouldn't have to mess with that. Should be able to, nope. Nope. I was about to say, we should be able to pull it out and pull the motor now, but we gotta drain the oil first. Because it will get very mad at me if I pull the motor without draining the oil out of it. I have to remove the front exhaust section? Why? Oh, from under the car. Getting rusty. Ah, that's why. I thought that was part of the manifold. I thought that was all one piece. I didn't see the section in between. I thought those were entire one-piece manifolds. Okay, now it's in my bucket. I mean, at this point, might as well just pull everything else out and try to repair it. Except the fuse box, I'm not messing with that. I hate dealing with the fuses in this game. There was nothing about the body in here? Okay, now we got all the parts. Okay, let's go to the table and repair all these parts, which the parts for this car are going to be in there as well because they're in my pocket. But, it happens. Whatever we can fix, the better. Oh, the Mercedes parts are still on me, too. Alright, you never know when you'll need them. I'm not going to be able to empty my pockets until I get that Atlanta done, though. I don't know what goes with that car and what doesn't. Almost missed that one. Probably should have completely tore down the engine before I did this, but I forgot that I had a 440 big block in my pocket. Which I feel would be, like, impossible to forget, because your back would be on fire. Okay. Yeah, put that one on there, and let's begin this fun process. Yeah, you know it's a 440. Triple carbs, triple dual barrels. Which I believe this is a Hemi, shouldn't it be? 440? If I remember off the top of my head, I believe it's a Hemi. All this for some piston rings. Such a shame. It's nice though, it doesn't have the individual rockers, it has the whole bar. Still gotta pull pieces out though, push rods. Which also look to be no good. Oh no, they're flat tops. Okay, maybe I was wrong. I thought the 440 was a Hemi. For all of you that are not into cars or mechanics that wonder what I'm rambling about, a Hemi motor is, the pistons are rounded. That's why they're called Hemis. The pistons are hemispherical. This spark plug was trying to hide behind the dipstick. I do not need to be this zoomed in game. And both those belts look like they're no good. Unscrew 10,000 bolts. That was the update. Or, that was the achievement I just got. 10,000 bolts. Makes sense in this game. I wish it was this easy to get a crankshaft pulley out. I got big tools for pulling those because they never want to come off. They're always seized right on there, so you gotta get a tensioner pulley and tighten it down until it peels it off. Can't pull the crank till we flip it over. That should be the last part up front here. Nope. I tried to click back on the motor and I think I told them to turn it again. Oh, now we gotta pull all this off. Which is a nightmare to do on an engine hoist like this. Trying to get brackets in there. Yeah, flywheel's definitely no good. Oh, and the rod caps are shot too. And the crank bearings. Well, I'm glad we disassembled it then, because yeah, there's a lot more in this motor that was no bueno. I'll take the engine block off just to double check it. We'll fix everything that's fixable, and then we'll replace anything that's not. And we'll get this guy's car put back together. Oh, barely got that one. I take that as we're just I take that as we're just grinding off the black char on those. Okay. Is my shopping list empty? No. Didn't do the range, might as well do the pistons. I mean, everything's already pulled out of the car, so. Oh god, where did I go? That one's no good, that one's no good, no good, no good. You gotta do all the crucial stuff while you have it out. Push rods, extremely crucial. Oh, the ignition wire was no good. Okay. That battery we can fix. I just gotta put it on the charger. You know what I didn't do? I know what I didn't do. I didn't pull the springs apart. He said something about the rims, but he didn't say replace them, so I'm not going to worry about those. We'll reman the brakes. We might as well put new pads on this. They don't wear funny. God, this car has got a lot of problems, actually. It looked really, really good when it rolled in. I'm like, it don't look that bad. Okay, now we're getting into Mercedes stuff, so I don't think we need to mess with that. What we do need to do is go pop that battery on the charger, and then we can separate the springs. And we'll let that do its thing. Those are the rear springs, yada yada yada. Front spring. Oh, actually, just give me 2 of those. And this should be back to 100%. Okay. Ah. Scratch that. You have to go to the store and buy all the things you need first. Because I totally forgot to do that. Oh, God. This is going to be a shopping list. I wish you could just put it all in here and just buy all. That would make life much easier in this game. That's an electrical. That's also an electrical. Electrical. We're getting there. We're getting there. 14 of those bad boys, 2 of those. I probably have one of those in the storage room, but I digress. If you're doing alignment, you might as well make sure all the front steering components are new. Good to go. You never want to do an alignment and then 2 weeks later you're out of whack because you didn't change one part. And then you get to go hunting through the front end to figure out what it is. I only did the brake pads because I remanned the front rotors, so it makes sense. 2 mufflers, 2 middle mufflers. Oh, 2 of those. Dose. Front springs, dose. Wishbone, shock absorber, dose. And dose. Nope, I needed, nope, I gotta hit that button. And electrical. Eight of those, that guy. That guy. Okay. Now we can put it back together. All nice and freshly remanned. And, there's nothing like putting the motor back together after everything's been nice and cleaned up. It is extremely satisfying sometimes when you take a really old engine like this and reman it and refinish it, clean it all up, put new gaskets in it, brand new parts. It's just really nice. That'd have been better, forget. Roll it that way. Fresh new flywheel, fresh new clutch plate, fresh new pressure plate, clutch release bearing. Nice clean reman cylinder head. Hopefully he put a head gasket in there, because if not, it's not going to seal right. That's the other thing too. This game, you just slam the cylinder head on it and bolt it on. You're good to go. No, there's a head gasket in there, and sometimes it's a real pain in the butt to get it lined up and get the cylinder head on there and get the bolt started without either crushing it, tearing it, twisting it the wrong way. And then you get extra mad at it. And then when you're bolting the cylinder head back on, usually it's a very specific process and torque specs. So that would be why this game makes me giggle sometimes when it comes to stuff like that. Because you get to skip all those processes. fold back on. Nice and shiny. Oh, it's just, I thought that was rust, and it was just the reflection because it's a brand new part. I'm looking at it like I'm pretty sure I put a brand new part on there. That's why I paused there for a minute and eyeballed the crap out of it. Oh, we weren't done there. I was like, I know we're forgetting something. My favorite little clips. Can't forget those. Put the plug wires back on it, and it should be good to go back in the car. But you have to look at the actual stand. There we go. So can't put the transmission back on it on the stand. It's not going to work. I mean, it will. In real life, you could, but 100% motor. Brand new. Voila. Oh, no. Put it back. I meant to put you away. Thank you. You know, I am misclicking everything today. Brand new that. 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 And we will come back up here momentarily. Once we get everything else put back in. God, game. The zoom in this game just either works with you or it completely works against you. It's two options. Just great or no. You know what I forgot to do though? Getting sloppy. It's been so long. Okay. Put that brand new wishbone in there. Good news is we're starting to resemble a car again. Yeah, I figured a lot of those bushings were no good. With all the suspension stuff we tore out, this alignment is going to be off by a country mile, I bet. Which is completely normal. It's a lot when you completely gut and rebuild an entire suspension, because you're never going to have it all set back up even close to where it was at beforehand. Wheel bearing, cap, motor. Don't mind me as I mumble along. It just seems to help me stay on track here. Hopefully we can get this one done. We're closing in on 45 minutes, which is usually long for these videos. We'll throw the downpipes on. Transmission. Very crucial part. Don't forget to put that back in. Gonna go back here. Can't put the drive shaft back in without that. No, oh, stop it. Let's make sure the suspension can actually hang there. That'd be great. Without anything holding that axle in, it would just fall right back out again. And on, and on. that back in, that back in. Oh god, that was too far. I clipped too far. This is a nice new, complete new exhaust in. Trying to think if we forgot anything. I don't think so. But I'm sure if I did, the game will remind me. And now we gotta refill all the delicate fluids. And then we gotta go do an alignment. And that should be it. As long as we didn't miss anything, that should be the end of it. This guy should be set for a while. There should be absolutely nothing wrong with this car after this. That should be everything except the alignment. Perfect. Oh yeah, gotta put it down all the way. The game did not like that. So what size are you? Means I got one on the rear and one on the front. I did not notice these tires are 2 different sizes. Okay, so we'll probably want the bigger ones on the rears. That's usually how most people do it. Bigger on the rear, but some people are weird. Squatted truck fans. What do we got? We got 225, 75, 14s. So 255, 70. So these are wider. So we're going to go with that on the rear. We want the other 255. And these are both 225, 75, 14s, 225, 75, 14s. Now what's weird is the ones on the back are a little bit wider, but these are a little bit taller. They're narrower, but they're taller. Does that look goofy? Yeah, I think we got it set up right. I'd rather have wides on the rears. That's just my preference. Looks alright though. Then we get to go back to the test path and do the alignment. It should be fairly easy with brand new parts. Yeah, the rears are way out of whack. Oh my god, this thing would have been driving cross-eyed. But that should be it. It doesn't look too bad. Yeah, this guy should be good for a while. But that's going to be it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed being back in the shop, being back on the channel. I hope you guys stay happy, healthy, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. See you guys.